Hi there, thanks for joining me today. I'm Jackie and I'm back with my Sailboat Sea Glass Mosaic series. And today I'm doing part 7 in a 9-part video series. I'm going to complete a sailboat scene in this pane of glass down here. And I've already completed 6 of these panes of glass, and I'm going to complete all 9 by the time I get the piece finished. And if you missed any of my previous 6 videos, you can click on a link I'll put up above here, and you can go to the playlist and watch all of my videos about sailboats. I've got those 6 videos in there, plus I have some other videos on completing sailboat scenes when you're working with your sea glass, because I love to make sailboats. So you can see all of my videos there if you want to go ahead and watch them, or just watch the ones you want. So today I'm doing a sailboat scene in this pane of glass down here. This is 7 of 9, and if you noticed in my previous videos, I always had a lesson of the day, because every time I do a video in a series, I'm trying to give you something different to think about, something different to emphasize, as a way to give you more ideas of things that you can do when you're creating with your art, and with your sea glass in particular. So my lesson of the day for today is that you can add variety to your piece by changing the setting. So if you notice in this piece, I have a setting where I've got the water and then the capes in the background. I've got one where you've got the beach and the water and the sky. And so this is a beach scene. And so it kind of varies what you see when you're looking at it, depending on how you do your background. So my background for today is going to be in a lake, and that's going to be varying the setting and give you a bit of a different emphasis. So vary your setting. So as you can see, for this pane of glass, I've done a pattern where I have a single sailboat with a fairly tall, skinny sail sailing on a mountain lake. So I have the horizon line for the lake, and then I have these 2 big mountains, so it's sort of like you see the sailboat in the gap between the 2 mountains. And I have this really cool rock. It's a rock that kind of looks like a piece of wood, but it's like blue, so it's like these blue striations. So I'm going to use that for the hull of this boat. And then I picked out some of my blue pieces. Now, not all of these blue pieces are really well finished. Like this one's kind of rough, but it has these little dots along the bottom of it, so it was too cool to not keep. And then I've got a few other blue pieces here. So I'm going to have kind of a tall, skinny blue sail that's been put together by a number of pieces. And this piece here is quite rough, but it's kind of a really cool piece of glass. And then I've got a little red piece for the flag at the top. And then I'm going to make my water green. So I have a tray of green sea glass for my green water. And I'm going to make my mountains, that the sailboat's sailing in the gap of the mountains, and those are going to be brown. So I have a tray of different shapes and sizes of brown to make those 2 mountain gaps. And then I'll fill in the rest of the sky with white sea glass. So I'm all set to start gluing these pieces in place. So there's my tall blue sailboat, and you can see that by placing it on a lake in the middle of the mountains, it really does give it a different feel than if it was at a beach or in more of a seascape setting as opposed to a mountain setting. So I hope that gives you some good ideas of how you can vary your piece just by varying your setting. So join me for my next video when I'll show you another sailboat sea glass mosaic. So I have 7 of my 9 panes of glass completed in this antique window, and I'll show you a quick close-up of each of the panes of glass. And then I'll go ahead and complete the other 2 panes of glass, and I'll show you those in the 2 follow-up videos that are yet to come. So until next time, happy sea glass hunting!